How's Matt making out?
Our new intern, Matt, he's acclimating well. I mean, this is his first full day. We met him briefly yesterday.
Well, let me just say this. No, we don't bring him to that mic. He's got to come into this mic. Already, I like this kid.
Yeah, he's a go-getter. He has a great attitude.
Yeah. And you know why? Because he has goals.
Yeah.
He was telling me his goals. His goals are big. Matt, welcome to the show, buddy. Come in and have a seat for a while.
How are you?
I know you don't want to be in front of the shop. You told me you like to produce. You like to be behind the scenes.
Yes, I'm very a big behind-the-scenes type of guy. I've experimented with in front of the camera in high school during our TV show, but very much like staying behind the camera.
You don't like being in front?
Not too much.
You know why? It's a dancing monkey business. You know what I mean? Bring the monkey in and let's watch him dance. Now, here Chris Stanley is our executive producer, and I haven't discussed this with Gail, but there's an opportunity to be the VP of producing, the vice president of producing, and that would change your life from this point on. But Earl does have more experience, although there is a, 10-year break, Earl?
A little gap.
9-year gap. Yeah.
9-year break, which sometimes is good. He got out, he saw the world.
Yeah.
You know, he traveled the world. He was arrested in 3 different countries.
That's exciting.
All for the same charge.
What's that?
Exposing himself.
Why, Earl?
Earl?
His thing was not everything, just a little tiny.
Just a tip?
Just pick it out. Just poking it out.
Earl, that's fucked up, though.
So, Matt, your dream is where?
I would love to own a production company one day. That would be my dream, just to be running a lot of different shows at the same time, doing a lot of comedy, skit. I love skit comedy too, as well, and just maybe creating a show also would be very interesting.
Give me somebody in the business who is your hero.
Besides my dad.
Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice thing to say.
Yeah, and my dad introduced me just to the TV world, but once I really got into it, I kind of admired Tina Fey, who's a who obviously everybody knows. She writes a lot, and I like how she is in front of the camera, but also I don't think a lot of people know all of her projects that she's behind the camera as much, or know that she's responsible for those type of productions.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, Matt, and never forget it. Writing is a lonely business.
Yeah.
Now, I've never did it myself, but I've signed things, and that gets exhausting for me. I got an idea for a TV show. Can I pitch you?
Of course, go for it.
Whose poop is it? And what do? We bring out jars of poop. People can look at it from a distance.
I love this. Is it celebrity poop?
It could be, or it could be, you know what I mean?
Be an animal?
Wah, wah, wah. I'm sorry, that's duck poop. Yeah, that would be interesting. You know, because I don't think people realize all the different kind of poops that there are. Because I'd be around it, I'd like have a little stick and go, that looks like it's berries in there. I think I have a guess right now, and that's a duck.
You know Jordan and Peele videos?
Yeah.
Have you seen those? I really admire those type of videos where like those type of ideas where it's like you have no idea where it came from, you have no idea what it's about, but you love it.
Yeah.
And you just run with it.
There's another thing I'm planning to do with Earl. And we bring in fathers and daughters, right? Okay. And then Earl starts to make out with the daughter, and the father that holds out the longest can win a refrigerator.
Wow, brand new.
Can win a refrigerator?
Brand new, yeah. There's 3 fathers, and they're just staring as Earl, and you got to be the last one to come in.
I can't believe it like something more than guess the poop.
Dude, these are hopefully all going to be running at the same time. I'll be like Chuck Lorre. I'll be like on a golf cart going from place to place. Now, do you like the Chuck Lorre sitcoms?
Can you name a few?
Well, the biggest just ended this year, Big Bang Theory. He did the Melissa McCarthy and the Overweight Show.
Two and a Half Men.
2.5 Men?
That was him too, yeah.
One of them injured?
No, it's a child.
Okay.
It's a child and 2 men.
So he keeps a lot of sitcoms going. Now, a lot of people look down on that. But do you realize how many jokes they put into 23 minutes? I don't think people have any idea.
Probably don't.
How difficult it is to make a mass appeal sitcom. And they look down on it. And they think like what Louis did is somehow harder. But I really do think, you know, Louis, and it took a lot of guts to do what he did with the one thing, but he didn't have to be funny every 7 seconds. As a matter of fact, some shows only had a couple of laughs.
Yeah.
But with the Chuck Lorre thing, 23 minutes and 141 fucking laugh tracks.
No, that's crazy.
And every character is getting off jokes.
Every character is so fucking fast, Chris. They're so fucking quick. VP of producing.
That's a pretty cool.
It's high up.
Now we'd add some, things to your life.
Okay, yeah.
There'd be some new responsibilities that you don't have now.
Oh, like what?
Picking up breakfast.
Okay, that would be my new responsibilities.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it isn't eggs every day. Some days it's French toast.
Sure, and the waffle maybe? Does that sound good?
Well, waffle with chicken. I don't like a waffle out there on its own.
Understood. All right, I'm going to write all this
stuff down. And I don't want a waffle to come off like breakfast. I'm not looking, for candy on it. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm just thinking butter. A buttered up waffle.
And that's it? There's no syrup?
I mean, syrup on the side, but it's covered butter.
What about Nutella? What about Nutella?
I know that's the hipster thing to do, Nutella.
Yeah, it's big time. They love the hazelnut, the hipsters.
I can't ever get into it. I feel like it's Vegemite.
Look, if you ever had a Kinder Bueno bar, it's very popular.
I'm fucking lost right now. I'm going to tell you the truth, Matt.
This is what it looks
showing my age.
It's really good. It's delicious. It's creamy hazelnut. It's not Nutella. It's creamy hazelnut, like inside of this chocolate and sort of like a cookie chocolate.
He likes chocolate.
Oh, Kinder eggs.
Like this is the Kinder Bueno.
I don't get it.
I think it's from Europe.
I've had one of those before, actually.
I'll get some for us tomorrow. They're
How
delicious.
many?
I'm gonna get one bar each, and if we want more, we'll get more.
Yeah, but I want to take some home. Put them in the fridge. Maybe have it on a Saturday night or whatever. When I watch the ball game.
Sure, yeah. You want a nice treat.
And something to sneak into the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not paying their prices.
No, they're going to charge big time for a European Kinder Bueno bar.
I never heard of it. I'm going to tell you stuff. I'd rather have a Mr. Good bar.
I'll get that too.
I'm very cheap in my chocolate needs. When someone like this is French and this is, I go, do me a favor. Go to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come back with a big fucking bag of that shit. I'll be happy. I'll tell you, once they added the almond to the Hershey Kiss, I felt like this country was done. You know what I mean? We didn't need to do anything else beyond that.
I don't like seeing like the cocoa percentage on the shit on like a chocolate, like a fancier chocolate bar. Like I just don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, you're bringing up percentages. I've never read the wrapper of any chocolate bar in my life.
Like
as you say, Chris, chocolate. So goddamn. Fucking Astoria Queens over there. Christopher, we're going out for some chocolate.
Christopher, you smell like a brewery. Christopher,
is that what you would say?
Yeah, or Christopher, you were 3 sheets to the wind last night.
Christopher, you're breaking your mother's heart.
Oh, God.
Your mother's heart is breaking, Christopher.
No, Amy.
We're doing a thing where we're doing Parents' Day. Everyone's bringing in their parents.
Yeah.
You want to bring yours in?
Oh, well, Ron, I can't. My parents were passed away. Many years now.
Maybe we can make you some parents out of chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good.
Christopher.
It's
I still have my parents. You know how
that's great. How?
Love.
Well, I love my parents as well.
Really?
My dad loved a lot of bad things that kind of offset my love.
What would he do? What was the worst thing your dad ever did to you? And don't bring up molestation. I'm trying to have a nice, comfortable comedy
I'm not going to do nothing
here.
physical, Ron. I'll keep that out of this conversation. Probably the drug use in front of me, the heroin. That would be the most traumatizing thing if I can remember.
But, I mean, my dad did something similar. He took me fishing.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. My dad did that once or twice.
Who'd like to tie off their old man?
Oh, not me again.
Did you ever tie him off?
No, Jesus, no.
Okay. Now, your parents together?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised.
Wally Thurston and Deborah Thurston.
Well, yeah, the Thurston family.
Yeah.
Right.
And what you guys ever say we're first in family love and stuff like that?
We're not a big outgoing family love. We will never be you know what I mean? Kind of. We never be we're the Thurston family. We usually just we go with the flow. We go places. We have fun.
But no one says I love you to each other.
Oh, well, we always say I love you to each other. Danny, my youngest brother, my younger brother, only brother, he sometimes has a hard time saying it. But when I left for school for 30 weeks, he said I love you to me over FaceTime.
Oh,
so it's there. It's there. I'm looking and searching for it all the time.
Do you did you ever say that with your brother, Chris?
No brothers or sisters.
Sister?
Only child.
Only child.
Any cousins?
None. Zero.
You have any living grandparents?
No, only met 2 grandmothers. No, 1 grandmother. Excuse me.
Matt, this is the truth. He doesn't have a relative. Have you ever met anyone And I looked this up, and the name of this is an endling, meaning you're the end of the family line.
That's right. Stanley ends with me, except for the tool company, but just this personal Stanley.
Yeah, it's just there's other Stanleys out there. It's a very common name. Now, you and your Costa Rica girlfriend, you planning a family?
No, we are not. We like to
have you asked her?
We talked about it, and we said no. We like to have our free time. We don't want to have a child take it up. We like to go places and have extra spending money.
Right. It's hard to be a drug smuggler when you have a child.
Rod, it's selfishness. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what? I respect it, Chris, honestly. I would never say to anyone, you should have a baby. It's such a crazy commitment. You know, I was just talking to Gail about this today. I go, when people said to you that, you know, your whole life would change, did you think it would be this much? And she goes, no.
Really?
That's how much it's changed. Like, literally 100% of the time she's thinking about her kid. So why would people want to put that on anybody? You know, that kind of responsibility.
Yeah, that's
I'd rather
crazy.
you tried to talk them into drinking and driving. I think it would be better to say, I want you to keep a keg in the car and drink the whole time you're driving. It's a less dangerous thing than raising a child.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing it. I can't imagine focusing just on the baby all the time.
Can I tell you something? I think well, first of all, you're a father. You're not going to focus on the baby the whole time.
That's a good point.
The woman does. I've never been with a man and where he said to me, God, I was just thinking about my kids just now. That just doesn't happen.
That makes me feel a little better about this, Ron.
But women think about their kids constantly.
Yeah.
There's not a moment of the day they're not thinking about their children.
Probably thinking like, what's going to happen to this kid?
Yes, all the things, some good, some scary.
I feel like it's just constant fear.
Well, there's a lot of fear.
Yeah.
You know, but I have that with you guys. I'm always worried that Earl will not check that the elevator has actually arrived when the elevator doors open, and he'll just take a 29-story plunge.
Now I'm worried about this.
Long way down.
Yeah, it is.
You'll die.
Here's the thing. Always think about it every time, because I've read the stories, right? But once you do, even though you see the elevator there, that first step suddenly becomes a little more nerve-wracking than if you just walk on an elevator. It's a fun little game I like to play.
I think one of Weezer's drummers died like that. Like, not the original drummer, but like a latter-day drummer.
Who are they, Spinal Tap? Where the drummers are just
fucking dropping like flies down elevator shafts.
We're waiting for Big J Okerson to drop in. Are you familiar with stand-up comedy? A fan of stand-up comedy?
A little. I'm not a huge stand-up fan. I like skit comedy a little bit more than your standard stand-up comedian special, but I've seen a few.
Who's your favorite of all the sketch comedies?
Kevin Hart.
Really?
I know that's a very stereotypical, but Kevin Hart.
Because he's black?
Well, yeah. And he's funny.
He's funny?
And he's
in
small.
sketches?
His movies, it's like either a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss for me.
I've never quoted Kevin Hart ever.
Yeah.
I know that he's the most likable person on the planet.
Yeah.
But I've never said, man, I just heard an amazingly funny Kevin Hart punchline.
No, I couldn't tell
Who's
you
your
more.
favorite sketch comic?
Oh, probably Dave Chappelle for the Chappelle Show.
Really? So you guys both pick stand-ups first. There used to be a big disconnect. Like, if you did sketch comedy, you wouldn't do stand-up and vice versa.
Yeah.
Earl, who for you? Favorite sketch comic?
Dan Aykroyd.
Really? You go back, you're showing your age.
Yeah, but he was just like that everyman. He could do anything in every sketch. He could carry
Could he
it.
play a black person?
He could. Well, there was times he played a woman.
That's misogynist, what you're saying, Earl.
He played a woman. I mean, but he could carry a sketch. He could support a sketch. He's just that incredibly versatile comic.
Yes, we've all known this for 43 years. You've won back in time where I say, who's the best football player today? And you would go, O.J. Simpson. He was able to find the open field and stab his wife and a waiter.
Renaissance man.
By the way, when O.J. Was found innocent, Earl threw a giant party.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, block party.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Were you
that's his way.
invited?
No. I was rooting against him.
As most white people were.
Yeah.
There was a fire drill the day of the verdict, and we were all outside, and there was a black guy on a bike with a radio.
Doesn't matter what kind of guy it was.
It was a person a man on a bike going down the street.
Radio Rakim.
Yeah, like he's free. He's free. As a child, I was a little confused.
You know, when Obama was running for president, my dad said to me, "Isn't it enough he stabbed his wife and that waiter?" And I go, "Dad, this is a completely different guy." He's like, "Well, says you." What are you doing? You're giving me a thing for Big J?
Yeah.
I think I'm very familiar with him. Let's see. Skankfest is happening June 21st. Just a couple days after Juneteenth, Earl.
Yeah.
And you're throwing a Juneteenth party for us here?
You're going to celebrate the black people's 4th of July.
Good.
That's exciting.
I've never even heard of that.
Juneteenth?
No, that's very exciting, though.
It's the last slave. Is that it, Earl?
It was when news reached the state of Texas. Texas was the last to get the news that slavery was finished. It was been abolished.
We're having a party that day. And the other intern's a buddy of yours still?
Oh, yes, Evan Cohen.
Yeah.
He'll be here Friday.
Should we have a nickname for him?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, I was thinking a great idea would be should pull a prank on him.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to.
I think that could be fun. He loves to prank me all the time, so this would be like we can get him back. He will not be expecting it at all. Make
love
sure
it.
He doesn't listen to this.
Oh, yeah. All right, man, I'm going to bring in my next guest, but I'm going to pull you in front of the house more than back of the house. I'm letting you know that.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good job, buddy. Evan, good to see you. This is your first day with us. Now, you guys know each other? You guys are buddies?
Yeah. 2nd grade?
Second grade?
We've been friends since around 2nd grade.
You guys seem older, though, than second grade.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're a little older now. A little.
Graduated from the 5th grade a little bit.
We might need you guys to jump from building to building to get over there.
Oh, we got you.
How do you get home anyway?
We
You
take the bus.
Oh, you take the bus and not the train? I thought you were in Westchester.
No, we're in Livingston, New
Oh,
okay, yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the Livingston crew.
Yeah.
Did you go to Livingston High School?
We did.
Wow. A lot of Chinese these days. A lot of Chinese. Evan, what's your goal for your life? Hopefully it's rescue.
That would really come in handy today.
I'd like to produce a show maybe on the NHL Network, something like that.
Wow. So you were watching last night, huh?
Yeah. Matt's a Bruins fan.
Yeah, go Bruins.
Why would you be a Bruins fan if you're from
My
Jersey?
dad's from Boston.
So you get to leapfrog into that? That's odd.
We're Yankee
He's
fans.
also a Yankee fan.
Yeah, you can pick them. I guess you can pick and choose in this world.
Well,
that
that's
we
what
live in now.
Wally did, so...
Yeah.
I follow
What would Wally do is something that we all follow
I
along
live
with.
by that.
Yeah. All right, you can see that's literally the view. If you turn on Fox News right now, that's the view. I think that shot is from our building,
Yes.
or that's from Fox News, and we're on the
Basically
we're on the
where those-
side of those trees.
Yeah, the trees are exactly where our building is.
What's really funny though, because you're saying like we won't get home tonight, you will, because as you can notice, if you're not caught up in the disaster, you just treat your life like it was normal. New York, New York.
That is a weird thing about New Yorkers. You're like, oh, where's this happening? It's like, oh, it's 10 blocks away. It's not a big deal. Like,
Yeah, it's
people
not a
act
big deal.
like that. They're like, oh, I'm in a totally different neighborhood.
Remember when that Yankee was flying in a plane up the East River and then he slammed into a thing?
Yeah.
That was up the street from me. I go up there to take a look at it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. All of a sudden we hear this brouhaha. Some guy's fighting with a cop screaming, I will go into there. It's fucking Alec Baldwin. And he was fucking laying into this cop.
He makes his own rules.
Yeah. And like you can see like smoke coming out of this fucking building.
They're like, this isn't safe, Mr. Ball.
The other night I was in the fucking Village. I come out of this like little, just went in a place to have a bite. I'm fucking lighting up a cigar. I see 6 cops coming, walking across the street towards me. I'm like, I have no idea what this fucking is, but I ain't saying shit to anybody because it looked like they were coming right for me. They couldn't find a building that something had fucking gone down in.
Right.
And they're like walking around, and they're like on the phone, like, is it a brick building? Red brick or white brick? And I'm like, what? Someone is being raped, murdered right now.
Try
Like
to look
these
out
guys
the window.
Don't fucking have GPS. But isn't that weird? Like, still after all the years, I'm like, They think I'm fucking dealing. Is that the deal here? They think this is a big bust. They're in for a fucking surprise.
They finally come for me.
So you want to work some kind of media around the NHL?
Yeah, NHL, MLB.
Oh, and
those
but yeah, might as well make some money at it because I don't even know where to find the NHL.
No.
I went to the camping channel where they used to be. That's not there anymore. Vito, when you see young guys like this, do you feel the footsteps coming after you?
No, I get excited to work with the interns every semester and, take them under my wing and show them, what we do.
How's Vito
here.
been so far, Evan? This is your first day. I think Matt's used to him.
Yeah.
If I was grading him,
Yeah.
I think I'd give him an A so far.
So far. Despite appearance, I mean, I would not want to see my new boss
He's got a face for radio.
Oh, shit!
Good one, Evan.
That's fucking...
Roasted.
Yeah.
That's hurtful. Burnt.
Yeah.
He was treating you really nicely, Evan.
Yeah.
I felt really good about myself and everything.
Well, I'm sorry, Hatchet-Face. What did you say?
I was feeling really good about myself before this.
Is the freak show talking in there?
No, all right, Chris.
I just got to tell. It's constant with Bobby. This is Bobby Kelly.
Did he get your message?
Hey, Bobby, I'm on the air, buddy. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just on the air doing the show. Yes. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I did call you back. Did you get the message? Yeah.
I don't think he checked it because he mentioned he was about to get on the air.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, Bobby. Bye. Yeah, I'll call you later. It's the one and only Bobby Kelly. He made page 6 today. Go to page 6 for Colin's wedding. Everybody was on the secret thing for Colin Quinn's wedding. Only, well, as soon as, what's his name? By the way, look at his.
Oh, yeah,
gorgeous,
she's a doll.
Well, you guys might know her because you've been at NBC, right?
Yeah. Oh.
She works for, I think, Seth's show.
Yeah, I recognize her, actually.
All right, so this is Colin Quinn got married. Seth Meyers was there. Jimmy Fallon, Jerry Seinfeld, Amy Schumer, Tim Meadows, Bridget Everett, Jim Norton, Sam Roberts, Robert Kelly, and Joe List. So Bonnie put up and circled it and said, at least we know who squealed because it was supposed to be a secret wedding. But the one person who did put up pictures, besides being Sherrod Small.
Really?
Sherrod went and put up pictures. And like he's, quote it says, a guest caption and Instagram, CQ knows how to throw a party. Fun times last night. Why wouldn't they put Sherrod Small if they're going to put Joe List?
CQ could be anyone, by the way.
Who knows?
Yeah. CQ knows how to throw it. But he also put up pictures from inside.
Oh, no.
Very traditional. Looked like it took, if I'm going to be honest, it looked like it was done in a ballroom in Livingston, New Jersey.
Maybe the Grand Prospect Hall in Brooklyn.
Hopefully.
We make your dreams come true.
You guys go to the Ritz Diner?
Oh, all the time. One of our best friends our best friend's grandma owns it.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe I could go in there and get something.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
get something. Yeah, my dad goes in almost every night on his way home from work for dinner. So,
Why can't you guys have a family meal?
I don't know.
What is he doing?
I have
Stop
family
it.
meals.
Well, he
Yeah.
gets home at like 9:00, 8:30, 9:00.
Uh-huh.
So he just picks up his dinner on the way home.
So
Matt
sad.
doesn't eat with the
sad.
family. He
Oh,
doesn't
what?
eat food.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? You're not a big food guy?
I'm actually working on it. I'm a very picky eater. I eat like a 2-year-old basically. I eat
Really?
Yeah, cheese and bread is my main kind
Cheese
of,
and bread alone, huh?
Yes, like pizza without sauce, grilled cheese, quesadillas sometimes.
They say this is so good for your digestion. What you're describing.
That's why
Cheese
I'm
at
working
every
on
meal.
it. Oh, and cheeseburgers. I'm a big burger kind
Right.
of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where I get my protein.
Well, if you can eat a cheeseburger, why don't you eat a steak?
I don't know. I've never liked steak. I've tried it before.
Have you had a
but-
cheesesteak?
No, but people have been telling me I gotta try it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're liking the meat and cheese combo,
How about chicken?
I like chicken tenders.
He only eats dinosaur chicken.
also-
you know who this
and
is like?
Yeah.
This is like Sam Roberts.
Same thing, huh?
Yeah. He eats his wife cuts up little pieces of hot dog for him and puts it on his tray.
You don't want him to choke.
Vito, you got these guys. Are they ever any days they're working together?
Yeah, they have 2 together days, I believe we talked
Two
about.
together days
and
and
each
then
have a
separate
solo.
days.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Vito. Make it work, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be showing them everything they need to know. They're gonna be on the board. They're gonna be learning how back of stuff happens. Loading the show.
You remember the girl from last semester that we
Yes.
were friends with? She had to leave because of some scheduling thing. And I said, Vito, could you at least get her to come in and do a goodbye show? I'd like
Yeah.
to wrap it up. Vito said, nope, absolutely not. Because she will not come back here. 2 days ago, I see her in the building. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, yeah, I'm interning for this other show. I go, you want to stop by and do it? She goes, I'd love to.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Oh, okay. I thought she was not able to because of her schedule. I didn't know she was even back this semester.
Dude, you're supposed to be running the interns. That means you got to be. Look at Bobby Kelly, borassing the shit out of me. He's calling me 7 times a day. Okay, that's how you have to be with the interns.
For what you just mentioned, Ron, I should be running the interns again because he's fucking mismanaging them.
I don't think that you should be running the interns because you just said fuck.
Yeah.
And
I know
this
I-
is an education.
I have
thing.
salty language, yes.
I know, but like you have to think of yourself when you're running the interns.
Yeah.
As a college professor.
Yeah.
See, I
What-
never thought.
What
about
college
that.
you guys go to?
I go to Drexel.
And I go to-
Drexel in Philly.
And I go to SCAD in Savannah, but I'm transferring to the Atlanta campus, so I'll be in Atlanta. in the
So
fall.
that's an ad. No.
Actually,
ad.
it's not ad.
What is it?
It's a CAD, I think.
CAD. Okay.
I had this conversation with my friends the other day.
So even though you guys are close buddies, you don't get to see each other now.
No, this is like our first time seeing each other like consistently in like since Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
winter break.
Well, then we're gonna make this the party
Yeah,
summer.
this
Yeah,
is gonna
no,
be
we're,
fun.
we're very excited.
Like if you guys want to smoke weed on the air, I think it's legal
Yeah.
in New York.
It's not legal in New York, Ron. See, Vito would let them do that.
No, I
If
wouldn't.
I was running them, they would not be able to smoke
What do you
weed.
mean running them?
Managing them.
I'm already in
As
the
their-
language
I
of
know,
running
I
them. It's
know.
like running them into the ground.
I need to be, as the Sirius XM terminology, their mentor. Because fucking Vito can't.
Oh, I didn't know that was called mentorship.
It's I should technically be their mentor.
Okay, but the thing is, Vito's kind of a friend tour, is the thing.
I like that.
Yeah, and you know
he
what?
can be our friend tour and you can be our mentor.
There's only room for one tour, and that's the mentor, guys.
My best friend went to Drexel, so we have that in common. So
No.
we can
I'm actually transferring out of Drexel.
See, that's good for me.
That's like getting hung up on
for
the
me.
Drexel thing, Vito.
Okay.
Now, who or what is a Drexel?
It's a dragon. It's a dragon.
Now, Vito, you've handled the interns for the last couple semesters, right?
Yeah, for the past like
So
2-3
why would you want to
years.
replace them, Chris?
Because, all right, let's just look at last semester. One girl he won't even contact to come back, and another one, 2 semesters ago, he made cry on the air.
Who was that?
Vinay. Remember,
Oh, yeah,
remember what
you
he did to him?
Vinay cry.
Did make Vinay cry on
Look,
the
and
air.
then guess what?
himself.
We grew as great friends the next semester, and he turned it around. And I don't see Chris being any part of that. All Chris
Oh,
has
making
intern-
interns cry? No, I'm not part of
all
it.
you
Yeah,
do-
I mean, you got to think of it this way. Under no circumstances should the interns cry.
All
but-
Chris does is make them get Diet Cokes for him. He goes to get lunch and he texts them and says, "Grab me a Diet Coke while I go to get my Chipotle."
Diet?
That's
Why?
the only thing. Yeah, it's the only diet he's ever been.
Because you're supposed to be fucking running them, and I have to ask for a favor. Just go to the fucking kitchen. And guys, trust me, guys. Once you're under my fucking tutelage, you're not gonna be just getting me fucking soft drinks of all sorts.
That's
All right,
all
you
you
actually
have to
learn
do.
something.
Soft drinks. What year is this? 1930? These drinks are very soft.
he only gets their number to get them to get him food and sodas and pretzel sticks sometimes.
Dude, this really reflects bad on you.
It's because I'm not part of the mentor thing. That's Vito, and he's been doing a shit job.
So then, if you're not part of it, don't ask him to get you fucking sugary drinks, buddy.
There's
What else do you want? Cold cuts?
I mean, look. If there was a deli around here, that might come up, but there isn't.
Boys, run out and get me a submarine sandwich and a soft drink.
The bottom fucking line, Fatty in the other fucking room, can't be fucking making these kids cry.
I mean, he's like half
if
your
this
weight
happens
now.
once, it's gonna happen fucking again.
You guys just met all of us. Who's the fat one? Just the two of us. Who's the fat one?
Like,
Yeah, I
don't
feel like
shut
that's-
up, answer
I think
that.
that's
I
not fair
made
for us to answer
technically
that.
way more than him, but he's still fat and he still has fucking big old titties.
By the way-
all right.
Come on.
It's extra skin for weight loss. It's not titties. Your titties are hanging out of your shirt.
You have big fat titties with extra skin, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Dude,
You shouldn't be running them. They're not going to respect him, Ron.
stop saying running them and stop saying titties.
It's not making a good case for yourself.
I don't think so either. It's very comedic.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's a fucking joke in there.
They'll never treat you like a
Yeah.
They're
mentor.
already on my side. They already dislike you because you're abrasive.
You are.
You're the
racist.
one. He's the one yelling at me. What the fuck?
I think if we look back, I have not been the one to start yelling. It's you having a fucking panic
On
attack.
the air, you fucking made a 19-year-old boy cry.
Oh, that's not even
You're
how old he is.
fucked up.
He's 21. You don't know shit about
You
the
are.
day.
He's 18 years old.
Who's 18?
If an A.
No, he's not. He's 21.
And
He
you no,
graduated.
just stop for a second, Peter. You fuck. All right, you took an intern that was fucking trusted you
Oh, boy.
to you, and you made him fucking cry, and then you fucking loved it afterwards too,
No, I didn't. We became friends. You barely talked to me.
because you fucking gaslit
When's the
him,
last
dude.
time
You're
you
a
texted
fucking
him?
maniac piece of shit.
When's the last
At
time
least
you
with the
texted him?
fucking interns. Guess what? He just texted me. Are you guys safe from the helicopter crash?
Who
But I'm
else
on the
is on
fucking
that text,
air.
dumbass?
What?
Who is both of us on that text? And when's the last show of Vinay's you went to?
Why don't you write back to him? No, we're not safe.
Okay.
See if he'll come.
I'll
and help
text
you.
him that.
All right.
I'll text him
they're
that because I'm
both
telling
texting.
back.
You
It's
guys-
fucking mentorship.
By the way, if he is 18, I want you guys to stop interacting with him
Honestly,
now that this is
seriously.
over. This has gotten creepy.
I'm gonna need to see proof of age before we move forward with any of this.
Look, I get along with the interns. They like me. I try to be nice
You're
to
not
them.
there to be their fucking friend. You're there to teach them how to
Friend
fucking
tour.
do radio. You fuck.
Oh, okay.
Really? Doing radio is going and running out to get soft drinks?
I call your.
It's not the mentor, right?
Let me tell you something.
That's fucking Vito.
Let me tell you what Chris did to me when I was an intern. When I was an intern, I
Yeah.
took 1 day off for the whole year. I took off my 21st birthday. I checked with him weeks in advance, and I went away. Chris calls me on my 21st birthday. I'm in Atlantic City with some friends. Chris calls me up, and I see it the call. I turn to everybody, go, my boss is probably calling to wish me a happy birthday.
Why would you think that?
I pick up the phone, and he starts screaming at me. You're so fucking lucky I let you take off. You better
Yeah.
fucking be in tomorrow at 7 a.m. I need you to do something for me. That's what he does to interns.
First of all, why did I get the fucking reputation for the guy who doesn't like vacations when fucking Chris is calling people on their fucking birthday vacation day?
I was
Chris,
making
what is
sure.
wrong with
I
you?
was making sure something was going to get done the next
Do you
day.
realize
That's all.
that Evan has a fucking birthday coming up this semester?
I
I
didn't
do
realize
not
that.
want him
Yeah, come
to feel
on.
bad about it.
I'm not. Look,
How are you gonna
if I get
run them?
if I get the
You-
fucking mentorship back.
You're not, dude. You're not.
Yeah, I fucking am.
This is, look at you. You look
Look
like
at you,
a
you
maniac.
fuckhead, you greasy head piece of shit. Fuck
Greasy
you.
haired. I got my fucking hair styled on Friday by
Oh, you got your
professionals.
hair did. Fucking congratulations. Fucking once in fucking 9 years or
Dude,
whatever.
all
the
you
fuck.
can do is call me fat, and I'm not even fat anymore. That's
He's right.
pathetic.
He's not fat.
Yeah,
He's
you're gonna
really
need
very
a new
big.
cut.
He's
How
not
much weight did you lose, Vito?
I don't weigh myself.
Did
I'm
you have
gonna
to
say
guess? 110?
110, 120.
That's
I'm
disgusting.
I'm down 10 inches on my waist.
You lost a person, fat fuck.
I
All right, and guess
tried-
what? You lost the weight, but it's gonna come back, and you're gonna look like
Chris-
me
Chris is
again.
looking so
You
fat.
fuck. You're gonna fucking eat a cheeseburger, and then it's all downhill from there. Fuck fat. All right.
Fuck fat. Fuck that. Chris's clothes are looking so
Easy,
tight.
fuck fat. Let's just do this one at a time.
Hey, fuck fat. Suck my dick. I'm the fucking mentor now.
By the way,
Yeah.
I don't want you saying that kind of stuff in front of the interns.
I wasn't directed towards them. It was towards fuck fat.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't mind words,
Yeah.
but when you get into the actions of what you want to take place,
Right.
I don't think it's right. Even though he's leaving Drexel,
Yeah.
he's still going to go to a nice fucking college.
I'm sure he is, and I'm
He
very
wants to be
excited
in
for
the
him.
NHL.
I know it's going to be great for him, and I'm going to help him get there. Not
Don't
fucking
listen to Stuttering
Vito.
Boy.
Also, he
I'm not-
obviously messed up what he said. Now he's just doubling down. You're just trying to make fuck fat happen. It's not
It's
gonna
a
happen.
fucking thing now.
Evan, I know. Guess what? Does Chris know where the NHL film's out of? Chris, do you?
Why would I fucking know that? All right, I'm
It's
gonna fucking
across the
find
street.
things
I'll
out for
take
him.
you there myself. I'll
You
walk
will?
you across the street. I'll introduce you to people. I haven't met them, but I'll do that for you.
I'll
He
hold
wouldn't
you
do
to that.
shit.
He's not going to be able to pull it off. All right?
I've trusted
Wow,
Vito,
that's right around the
actually.
block.
It's in the NHL store. So the NHL store is like across 2 blocks away, and they film the TV shows like upstairs there.
That's embarrassing.
They have the store greeter do the show.
Every once in a while, the host has to go down and sell shoes.
Hold on, someone's at the register.
Chris is so fat these
Oh,
days.
well, how fat am I, huh? Tell me.
His
Tell me,
shirts are so
fucking.
tight. I tried to give him my old shirts, and he refused them.
I don't want your fucking maternity fucking wear. All right, motherfucker? Fuck off. You should
Hey.
not be anywhere near the fucking intern.
Some of
Gotta
it's very
stop
comfortable.
cursing.
I
You should have
apologize
a list
for the cursing.
of bad language used in front of the interns and
Right.
Yeah.
It's an Excel channel.
We should have a money jar. We get paid extra every time they curse.
Yeah, I have a bad mouth.
By the way, it doesn't seem like they have respect for you at all.
It's
Not
But
yet,
they see
because
their
I'm
friend
not their
tour.
mentor. That's why.
It's
I-
friend tour.
I like Chris.
Yeah.
Do you really? Do you want to be around this cursing lunatic
Well-
who's just gonna? He might hit
It's
you.
real life, though.
Well,
that's
well,
what
there's-
goes on in real life.
I like that. I mean, he's going to be in a jail. That's the way they talk.
Vito, you fucking throw shit around that fucking room. You lose your fucking mind. You can't be trusted. You make people cry.
You bang
That's
your
you.
head on the glass and you scratch your ear with pen.
That's not
Scratch your
affecting
ear with
other
a knife.
people. That's not going to hurt
It is
anyone.
really
Brandish
weird.
a knife.
I'm hurting myself.
You brandish a fucking knife.
When's the last time I took a knife out in studio?
You shouldn't have
You
to
do
say
have
that
a knife
sentence.
on you.
You shouldn't have to say that sentence.
Brandage?
No, it's just that you're like, when's the last time I did that? I know I did it in
Yeah.
the past, but it's been a while.
I learned from my mistakes.
No, you
That's
don't.
my thing. And you
know,
just
that's
you perpetuate bad behavior with the
Vito's
interns.
only
thing,
made
bro.
someone cry once. He's learned from his mistake.
I don't think he has. I think he's on the fucking edge.
I'm not on the edge. I love these kids, and I
You just met them. You can only be fond of them if anything.
He does a good job of selling himself.
You're acting like a dad whose ex-wife is trying to get custody. I love these kids.
I don't want their experience to get fucked up by him.
All right,
Doesn't know how
I
to
got
deal with people.
I got an update on the chopper crash. It didn't go like ramming into the building. It was an unplanned landing where the guy felt like he had that emergency land. Looks like he just picked a random building,
Wow, yeah.
slammed himself on top of it. And I don't know whether he's the one who's dead or not.
Right.
They said bus service is delayed by 17 and a half hours.
The bus?
Yeah,
You guys don't
17
need that, do you?
My dad will drive us home.
I can find you guys an alternate route.
Dude, that's special.
Yeah, that's kind of a Fred tour, Vito.
Yeah.
I mean,
Vito would not give a fuck. He'd give you a city bike pass and say, figure it out. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. If he leaves the Upper West Side, he gets lost. He's dumb as fuck.
You've left New York like twice in your life.
What are you talking about? I go to Europe all the time, you fucking cunt.
All right.
all right.
Like, why attack me for not leaving New York when he actually doesn't? He doesn't even know how to ride the fucking subways. What the fuck does he do?
Would you want, would it be okay if we divide up these guys?
I was
then?
going to say there's
No, I don't want him any part of these fucking
No, I
interns.
want both of them.
You want both?
You should have nothing.
Because I have them doing real stuff, not getting me fucking Diet Cokes and Chipotle.
Why
Again.
are you
Ew,
drinking Diet Coke,
Chipotle?
dude?
Again. It's because I'm not their fucking mentor. You're in charge of them, and you're doing a shitty job.
So
At least
if
you
you're
have
not
done a
their
shitty
mentor,
job.
Why are they getting you Diet Cokes then? You should be nowhere near them.
Who's in charge of Earl?
I'm in charge of Earl.
And look at the job he's done.
Earl's tough, okay? Earl's a tough nut to crack.
Did you see how
I think we can all agree on that.
Did you see how slow Earl came in here the last
Yes.
time he was sent in?
Yes, I know. And who sent him in, Ron? Fucking Vito.
No.
Yeah, that was a good
Hey,
thing.
hey, hey, and these fucking kids come in here, and Vito doesn't set him up on a fucking mic.
Actually,
Gail
I
had to.
bring him in. I set them up the first time, and they're
right
running
now,
into the
you
studio.
fuck. Evan hasn't been in the fucking studio yet.
He helped set up the studio today, dumbass.
Then why on air, you fucking piece of garbage? Motherfucker, why aren't you listening to what I'm fucking saying? Why don't you fucking listen, you cunt? You fucking fat piece of dirty fucking Italian shit.
All right,
That's
too much
racial.
with the race.
All right,
That's
It
not.
doesn't-
all right, let's try to get it back
You're
together.
calling me fat over
Yes,
and over again.
Yes, because you're fat and you're going to gain it back.
But can I tell you something?
Yes.
HR doesn't like when you
Yeah.
attack physical. If you guys
He's
were
attacking me, too.
No, I understand that. Both of you could be out the door.
Or their nationality, to be
Yeah,
honest.
their
I mean, that's
nationality.
not going to be.
But why not, A,
Yes.
keep it about work?
Yes.
B, how about we drop the F-bombs, the C-bombs?
Okay.
Like, just at least half of the amount of C bombs.
Okay, no more C bombs.
You get one a day.
If this went anywhere near a physical thing, we know what would happen.
Oh, give me a fucking break. I go to the gym and I work out.
Yeah,
oh,
that's how you
fucking
get
congratulations,
strong. I would
you
beat
fuckhead.
the shit out of
Fuck you, then
right.
fucking come in here, titty fucker. Come on, motherfucker. Come in here, I'll slap your tits around and make you fucking suck it. All right?
All right, okay.
Fucking
guys.
come in here, Vito. Come on.
Easy,
How about you run?
easy.
Oh, here he comes.
All right.
Here we
All
fucking
right,
go.
guys, come on.
Easy,
Come on,
easy.
seriously, guys.
No, fuck him.
Hold on. Evan, get in between the two of them. Do not let them. Evan, do not.
Motherfucker.
Evan, do not. Hey.
Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Evan, are you scared?
Not really. Actually.
You're on scare tactics. Matt did that to you.
That was the
Matt
prank.
the first
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Did he fall for it?
No. He asked. We never prank people. He asked us to prank.
I honestly forgot about that, and then it started getting heated, and I was like, "Oh
Dude,
wait."
I told you guys before. Don't touch each other. And you
said-
literally went and slammed into it.
I just braced.
No, they really know. They were. I was like, "Wait, is this serious?" For a second, I was like, "This might be."
Dude, I couldn't believe immediately you ran your body into him, and I went, "Oh my God!" We said no physical
By the way, when I
contact.
said Evan, get in between them, he didn't move.
Thanks,
Had
Evan.
nothing to do with it.
I thought it was real for a second there.
that was.
And
Chris didn't take notes very well.
it was Vito's fucking idea for us to use the scare tactic line.
What a great TV show.
But why? But honestly, that's no. Until you guys ran into each other, everything was the same as you do to each other every day.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible. It's terrible the way you guys talk to each other.
I know it's mean because we
Hey, let's have a vote too. Who do you think would have won that fight?
Oh.
Vito.
really tricky.
Vito?
He works out.
Yeah.
oh big
No,
deal.
but Chris did have like the general like.
Chris could be
vicinity,
meaner
like,
though. I
Yeah,
feel like
Chris has
Chris
the-
would
He
be
had
meaner.
the
instinct.
environment control.
Is he stronger than me? Yes, but I feel like I'd fight dirty enough because I'd want to win more than he would. I
Chris
believe.
also has the body
fighting
mass
dirty.
now.
I would just fucking go for his balls
If
and
I
then use a
connect
weapon.
with you once, it's over. If
I
I hit
doubt
you
that.
once on your weak
your
chin,
weapon
it's
of
over.
choice?
Legitimately.
If I hit you once, it's like look at my fist. My fist is the size of your fucking head.
All right, it's over now. We're not going to actually fight each other.
No, we might. Look at
Now
Chris
he wants
backing
to
down.
Yeah.
You notice that? All right, Chris.
If it was
here's
a
the
real
thing.
fight, I would
if
fucking
you,
win.
If you kiss his foot
Yeah.
and ass, we'll let you out of this fight.
No,
You
I'll
have to
fight him.
kiss him on the foot
I ain't kissing
and on
shit.
the ass.
Bare ass or clothes?
Yeah, bare ass. Why would anybody care about a panda dance?
Fight boxing, anything, he's not winning. You don't have the endurance to go in a regular fight with me. In a street fight, I can take any hit you have.
I'm not going to use my fist. I will use something to fucking
You
hurt
should
you.
use your fist.
What is
No,
your-
why would I fight? He's much stronger than me. I know this, so I would have to fight dirty to try to fucking incapacitate
What
him.
weapon do you use?
I don't know. There's a monitor over here. I could use that. And I would definitely just go for the knee or dick.
It looked like you were afraid to fight Disco Dan that day too.
That was a mental breakdown, Ron.
I saw him upstairs. This was like a week or two ago when Chris had a real breakdown with him, and I told him that you were going to beat him up. I go, if you see Chris, keep moving. He's going to beat you up. And I go, well, first I go, he says he wants to get together and talk this out. And he's like, good, I'd be willing to talk it out. I'll go, yeah, behind the school near the bike rack, 3:00 today. Tell everybody.
My mom's checking in on me right now.
I'll
Oh,
text
that's
her.
sweet.
I just got a text. Are you okay?
That is really sweet.
You should be
About the
working.
helicopter or the fight, you think?
Oh, I thought it was about the fight.
Yeah, you better check and see. See which one. Helicopter, fine. The rest, I don't know.
It's really bad over here.
Maybe she'd like to go out with Wally.
Oh,
Is your dad interested in dating?
Maybe. Yeah.
My mom's
should ask him.
single
I don't think
lady.
Deb would be too happy.
Yeah, I don't know if Dad would be too happy, but I'll.
You never know.
I'll ask. Yeah,
You know
you
what I
never
mean?
know.
They might have an
So,
arrangement
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
understand.
Could be another Livingston Key party.
She's a party girl, you know? She likes discos.
What year is this?